Man, bro, I hate to do this shit, dog. I'm gonna spit the fastest freestyle ever, dog. The fastest verse ever, dog. Let's get it, dog. I'm tired of this shit, man. Let's show him what I made of. Let's get it. Hey, look.
I wanna take things slow. Put my mind in cruise control.
Your mail. It's only two places you end up, either dead or in jail. Still know where to go. Still know where to go. Now throw your hands up, hustlers, busters, boosters, ho. Everybody, fuck that. Still know where to go. Still know where to go.
Two words, United States, no love, no breaks, no brow, high stakes. Crack smoke, black folks, Big Macs, fat folks, ecstasy capsules, presidential scandals, everybody move. Two words, most death, K West, hot shit. Calm down, get back, ghetto people got this. Game porn, lock shit, gun porn, cock shit. We won't stop shit, everybody move. Two words, BKNY, Bed-Stuy, too hard, too hungry, too many, that's why these streets no game. Can't ball, don't play, heavy traffic, one lane, everybody move. Two words, most deaf, blackjack, hot shit. Calm down, get back. Ghetto people got this. Game porn lock, gun porn cock. We won't stop.
Everybody move. Did you unmute the mics? Oh, you did.
Come on, man.
Wow.
I does this.
You're getting really good at this podcast and stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Like unmuting and muting the mics. You're really good at that. But listen, man, I just got one thing and one thing to say, Dave. If y'all can hear the sound of my voice right now, if you can see me on that camera, that could mean one thing and one thing only. You are locked in to the Cruz Control, episode 143.
Amazing, brother.
We're in our cryobonic chamber right now, dude. We since last episode, we just went in a cryobonic chamber.
Right,
and
I'm
then
the same age I was last week.
they thawed us out.
Same
and now we
status,
here.
too.
What's your status?
Zaddy. I'm a Zaddy.
As you already know, man, it's your boy, the host with the most, the breast above the rest. It's your boy, Chess.
He a 69 guy.
I didn't hear that.
He a 69 guy. He a 69 guy.
Euphoria. Sitting to my left, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Cannoli Cruz.
A cannoli is...
And then, not here,
And llama.
but we still love him and we always shout him out.
And llama.
The man, the myth, the legend behind the camera,
And llama.
Bendito. Is not in the building, but we still shout him out. And then Dave, this podcast wouldn't be anywhere without the...
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
How long has it been since we last recorded?
It's been 1 week.
Oh, man. The producer himself, the editor extraordinaire, half white. Shout out to the team, man. The Cruz Control family is live and direct. How you feeling, Dave? What's going on with you, Papi?
Firstly, I want to shout out all the fathers who listen to our podcast.
You had to
Father's
do that.
Day just passed.
I'm not a father, so you had to.
Yeah, Father's Day just passed. For everybody listening when this episode debuts, and shout out to y'all, man. I got an appreciation for fathers. Happen to be one.
Yeah, you are daddy.
Planting my seed, and it's a great holiday. You know what I felt this year, and again, maybe this has been happening for all time, and I'm just now coming online to it. Pause. I feel like every dad I talked to, they was like, I just wanted to chill.
Real rap.
And I don't know if that's like a now thing, that more dads just want like absolutely nothing. Just as much quiet as possible. Or if that's always been a thing and I'm just now being aware of it because I'm a new dad. But
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate just a chill day.
So your Father's Day, you just chilled.
I was chill.
What's your favorite?
I've been wearing,
What's your favorite college?
the College of New Jersey. Shout out, alma mater.
What's they mascot?
The Lion.
Is it?
Roscoe the Lion.
There's not even a lion on this hoodie or hat that you're wearing.
Because I would be lying if I said it was a lion. It is a lion, though.
That's crazy. The College of New
But,
Jersey.
yeah, they Division 3. They weak.
I never seen somebody rep the College of New Jersey more than this. Is that the same shorts too from the College of New Jersey?
Yeah, these are College of New Jersey shorts. College of New Jersey sneaks.
That's crazy.
You have College of New Jersey Uggs with no socks on.
Yeah, yo, I came out.
There will be people that will criticize you for that.
I'm not even.
I know a few.
Wearing Uggs with no socks.
Yeah.
Explain. Continue. Like why?
Because they're meant for keeping your feet nice and toasty, and the idea that you would put your raw foot on like the inner lining, sweat it all up. You need a sock to wick that moisture. You ever wick moisture before?
Nah, no,
That's what a sock can do.
I'm not a wick moisture guy.
Right.
But here's the thing. I like the feeling of like the inside of the Ugg on my toes. Like it feels good. And I feel like a sock blocks that barrier. It's a barrier to the comfort of the feeling of the fuzziness on your toes.
What a great start to this episode talking about socks on, socks off with Uggs.
Because I never heard that before. And I feel like people got a lot of dumb things that they be mad about.
That's true. But I feel you because, there's one caveat that makes you and I different.
Wow.
I feel you on the no sock, John. So salute.
Caveats.
Dap you up.
Right.
But my Uggs don't come outside. They're inside shoe.
Okay.
That I can't do. I can't be walking around Target with, I don't go to Target because they racist. And they stop
Exactly.
their DEI initiatives.
Exactly. Hey, Target, frick you. Right.
But I can't go to Walmart with some Uggs on. I need sneaks. I need moisture wicking socks. So that's where we separate. But if I'm home and Uggs is the winter. It's Uggs in the winter, Birkenstocks in the summer.
Dang. What's your bread looking like?
Bakery. Baker's dozen.
Cannoli time.
Right. Baker's dozen. But
That's crazy.
shout out to you though.
Yeah.
With
I like
the
my
joggers
Uggs,
and,
man.
and the no socks. It smell like pure corn chips in here, dude. Frito-Lay chili cheese.
Listen, man, I feel comfortable. I'm chilling right now. I'm not even a father. You said a Father's Day. I'm a dog dad.
Right.
So I'm chilling today.
Right. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Anyway, Dave, I want to hop right into the episode the right way. You just got done playing Kanye West, and we don't support the stupid shit that he be saying. But what I can say is that he's a musical genius. He is an idiot
is.
outside of music. And I feel that way. He do be saying, and he does a lot of dumb shit. But I'm gonna challenge the controllers right now. I'm gonna play a clip, right? And I want you guys to try to see if you can figure out this song. It's gonna give you the whole kit and caboodle. It's gonna give you the song and where the producer got his sample from.
Mm-hmm.
But when I heard this clip, it blew my mind. I want to bring it to your attention.
So wait, you're playing a clip that has a original sample, and then we're gonna see what the song sample, like what it contributed to.
And nobody who's listening is gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
I can guarantee that. All right, so this clip right here, I got the volume. Volume's good?
Yeah.
All right, check this out.
This is me playing the piano. Hope you like what I do. It's for you, and I'll try and sing right too.
I wish I heard this song before.
Hey, yo, Jerry Chestnut.
There's no way.
So this is like instrumental breakdown.
There's absolutely no way. There's no way.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Hell yeah. Hey, DJ, bring that back.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Come on, man.
They won't exist.
زاد الهوى في قلبي واصبح عاشقا.
Ew.
Yo, I heard that, John, and it literally, I was stood there looking at my phone like, it's like one of them Johns where you don't believe. I still don't believe it to this day. I don't even know what that first song was.
This is why I always will say,
That's crazy.
truly great hip hop producers are equivalent to
Equivalent. You ever seen that clip of Kevin Garnett?
yeah, they're equivalent to like Mozart, Beethoven. Like when you say them names, is Mozart, Beethoven, Kanye, RZA. Say Beethoven and RZA name in the same vein because
Beethoven.
RZA.
Riztoven.
Dude, that's like genius. Like how do you hear
That's ridiculous.
that white song and you just hear all those little, and it was like little bits of it.
Yeah.
It was like slowing down and putting a certain reverb on this and
Right.
you know, taking that and inverting it and then just taking that one little beat or like a little flute sound and layering it on top of each other to make that. Deloitte.
That's crazy. And that song, like, I didn't even realize, like, the lady singing.
Right.
I didn't realize it's in the song until, like, you're like, holy shit. Like, that's the beauty of the music is, like, a little sample of
That's
that, like, that
crazy.
lady harmonizing.
Right.
You listen to it, and it's like, oh, it adds a flavor to the beat. But subconsciously, you're not paying attention to that because it's just a good beat. You just hear a good beat.
And you, like you said, you don't register. You don't even know that that's a sample of some other music. You think maybe that's a sound from the board that they have or whatever.
Right.
Or just a series
all
of
from
drums
the
or
same
whatever.
song.
But it's, yeah, that's a good find right there.
That's crazy.
I like
man.
those pages on, I don't have socials anymore, but when I had it, I love those pages where they would do like
Those
breakdowns
hip hop
of
Johns.
songs and
Yeah.
how they came together.
Dave, let me tell you about this though. So, what this is actually hilarious. So, so you were just saying like how you would play a song like that, like from some random white band that you never heard of, and you know, like you'll be like, this song came out sometime earlier or whatever.
Right.
Whatever. Speaking of white bands and songs that you probably never heard of, so over the week, my friend, my boy Mike's like my brother, he hits me up. He's like, "Yo, Dev, listen, my wife can't come to the show. We're going to some show to see some band. Do you want to slide out?" So I'm like, "Who's the band?" He's like, "Oh, they call Arm's Length. They from Canada." I'm like, "How the fuck you hear about Arm's Length? You a bull from Philly, like."
Right.
He's like, "Well, they're up and coming band. I'm really into their music. Like, I got an extra ticket. I know you just like to come out and chill and you like listening to music. So do you want to vibe?" I said, "Bet. Like, I'll come out." A couple of my other friends were going. So it was like a little event. Like 4 of us went. So we get to this John and there's 3 bands performing. So we get there right when the first band is ending. So we get to, it was at the Ukrainian like community center. It was in a basement. So you walk
It was here in Philly?
in Philly. You walk down some steps.
Right.
It was like on 7th and like Franklin. Like it was like weird. It was like on Franklin Street, like right by like Yards Brewery. Like it was so weird.
Yeah.
So we walk into this basement, show them my ID because they got like a full bar or whatever. We get there and the first band is playing. So it's just some white band, whatever.
Arm and a leg.
Right. It's like whatever. Second band comes on. They do their thing, whatever. Then the third band comes on, and this is like what everybody came to see, Arm's Length.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, like what's the vibe like?
Everybody was standing at arm's length.
Everybody was like this. So the only way I can describe it, Dave, because this is like my first time going to like a basement show, I guess. And they're a well-known band. Like I was looking them up, and I'm gonna play you a couple of their songs so you can kind of get the vibe that I was going through. But I was looking them up, and they get like millions of views on Spotify. So they got streams. Like it's not like they're corny or like people don't like them. So the first thing I noticed is there's layers to a concert in a basement, if that makes any sense. So the first layer of people closest to the stage, I was calling them, I view them as the catchers. And what catchers do is just the random balls be jumping up on stage, and the first row just be catching people and like crowd surfing and helping them crowd surf. Right behind the catchers was the mosh pit. So it was just like 10 to 15 balls just throwing their body around and like socking people. I saw some John get socked in the back. Her friend had to drag her out of the mosh pit. They just be socking people.
Yo, the
like
soccer John for music.
It's crazy.
Musical joy is
I'm gonna
crazy.
play the song for you that she got socked to. So tell me if you socked somebody.
I'll sock somebody a Ludacris stand-up song.
Behind them is like the people who are there to like, they like the band and they're like vibing. So like where I was standing
How
at,
they vibe?
this is how the boy, he was like 6'3", him and his friend, the same height. They just like like they
bobblehead style.
They was shaking their face for no reason, offbeat and all that, but just like to every song they played a slow song, the boy's still in the corner like on some type of drug, whatever. Then it was where I was standing, which was in the back,
the arm's length section.
I was 40 arms length away. I wasn't near none of that. I had Jordans on. I didn't know that it was this type of vibe. So I was like, nobody's stepping on my shoes. It got to a point where the lead singer was like, my mom's here in the background, and I was standing next to, I'm like, oh, that's your son? Arm's length. I'm like, that's what's up. But the light shined on me and the mom because I was like standing next to her because I was so far back. So it was just, it was crazy. It was madness. It was nuts. Like I said, a John got socked. A ball, like I legit thought a ball was gonna die. I'm lying to you not. We're standing there, and he goes over to the trash can, and then he's standing up straight, like trying to get some water. His hand cocks back like this, and then he just falls. And I'm like, yo, my man's Mike is a nurse. So he was like, he like jumped right into action to go help. And the bartender jumped over the bar, like the length of the bar. Boy did a full hurdle over the bar, and like got the dude. They threw a water bottle at the boy, and boy just stood up like happy.
The boy that passed out.
The boy that passed out.
Oh,
and then the bartender.
I thought you were gonna transport him out to the.
Don't tell people my job, dude.
Oh, my bad.
You be out here telling people my job. So then I'm like, yo, this is just madness. And then
why did he pass out? Nobody knew.
He was in the rumble pit. Okay. And he just there's no insulation in there. It's just stinky people with their shirts off and they sweat.
So he just had a moment.
Exactly. And he just needed to. I thought he died though, because he literally
his arm,
the way that he cocked back, I'm like, this boy
like he
dead.
had like a stroke or something.
Yeah, like he had like a stroke. So let me give y'all a taste
Let's hear this transformational music, transcendent, arm's length, got people dying, getting socked.
So
meeting parents.
So this is one of their songs called "The Weight," and
the weight like fat or
the
weight
like.
Oh, okay. Bueno.
WEIGHT. All right, here we go. Music volume's up.
Yeah.
This is the song that the John got socked to. This is the song that I saw her walking away with a bruise on her back.
Okay.
All right?
So when I woke up here and you were gone, I'd look up and it was insignificant. Since then I've expanded my orbit to reaffirm my importance in the grand scheme. If I'm made up of molecules, they all pretend I have fun, but I'm not sure. I've learned that I am matter. I don't wanna matter no more. Don't come and meet on my boat. Not making it through the winter.
Just imagine getting socked to this song. Just imagine getting a whole puño to your back.
Amazing, brother.
brother.
That song. Wouldn't that make you mad?
Amazing, brother.
Yeah, that would make me super duper mad.
On the front, dude. Shaking his whole body. I'm like, yo. And listen, I like that beat, like the beat. I'm not talking, it ruins it. What ruins it for me is the singing. And this is what I told my friend, because he loves this group. He's trying to catch more of their shows. But I told him, like, yo, the lead singer sometimes you just need to let the beat cook. Mm-hmm. Like the boy rapped Molecule, or he sung Molecules. The word molecules, like, who does that? That's like a my molecules, like what? Just don't say nothing. Let the beat cook. Like the drums came in well, the guitar came in well, all that stuff came across well. And then this one singer boy was putting too many words to the beat, so it threw everything off. That's my opinion of the song and what I heard from this group. Like, it was just too much.
My opinion is, don't sock me to the song from the credits of Grown Ups 2, yo. That's like popcorn cleanup song. When the lights come up on the theater.
My molecules? You serious?
Yeah, that song is crazy to get socked to, yo. My life.
Boy, having seizures in the background to this.
People having seizures getting socked. Song from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yo, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, are you serious, dude? It's not that deep. It's not that serious. And then, like,
so was the quality of their music live the same as in the studio? Like that studio cut?
Yeah. They did. It's the exact same song.
Because the drumming was pretty intricate.
Yeah, the drummer,
like, it was a fast paced, John.
The drummer was pretty good.
The two boys was like, my life I say, in my life I say, I'm 18.
And my molecules. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I had no clue what the lyrics were, by the way.
And then
it all just sounds like one sound to me.
Let's
hear another. Let's
talk about it. This song was the song that my homie Mike, I said, recommend me one of their songs.
Right.
And he recommended this song. It's called Fatal Flaw. And I made somebody laugh in the crowd because I was like, yo, Mike, what is this? And he's like, Fatal Flaw. And I was like, oh, Flawless Victory. Like, and then somebody laughed in front of me because Mortal Kombat. But check this out. That's the laugh that they did. Fatal Flaw.
Been held up so high, but I can see my house from here. Figured I could fall in line, but I'd only divide every hemisphere. Historically, I've repeated at the worst of times. I'll do the same this time next year. Apologize in advance to keep the blood from my hands. The pain was all but
Look at what you've done. Do you see how far you've come? Romanticize the past for fucking once. No, your younger self would be so proud, but you're not.
Amazing, brother.
And you're past your fucking self. And I come. I just came. That song is about looking at yourself in the past and being like, you know, like you got to overcome the things in your past. You can't just keep like. Did you get that from the lyrics? What did you take away from the lyrics?
I think I bought 2 shirts and a pair of shorts. Nautica.
I saw myself spreading avocado on some toast when I was listening to that joint. Like, that's how I imagine myself. Just give me an avocado toast from Panera Bread.
Nah, that wasn't it for me, dog.
Would you ever go if one of your friends was like, yo, bro, like if Captain Harris was like, yo, Dave, I got these 2 tickets, my wife can't come. Would you slide through?
Oh, I would definitely go just for the experience. Just for everything you saw.
Right.
That to me is very priceless. To see nature in real time. White nature.
And it was.
But am I going to pull this up on my Spotify after the show? 1000% not. Why would I do that to myself?
And I had an
and we came on the Cruise Control. We said we're going to commit to learning about all types of music. And I appreciate.
I'm doing it.
That you're bringing it to the table.
I'm doing it.
But boy, is that just audio vomit to my ears, dude.
Now here's my thing. I told him
because I can't connect, Dev. It's so. I don't know. I can't get jiggy to it, Dev.
I told him it was a different vibe because I talked to them about our experience with the Kendrick concert. So I'm like, yeah, Kendrick's obviously a way bigger artist than them. But even in his concert, like the mosh pit, for example, I'm like, at the Kendrick concert, it was just people dancing with each other or like, you know, whatever, just vibing. They really want to sock people in this genre.
I mean, that's the whole culture of that music, that sound.
But I don't feel like
it's cool. Like, I guess.
Can you sock somebody to this music?
Not to that song.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand like a Metallica event where the beat is like grungy and the drums are heavy and the guitar is going crazy. That will make me want to sock somebody.
Right.
But like, what you've done.
I would like to interview a fan of that music and just ask about the mosh pit. What is with the socking? Like, is it
right?
Is it like a physical manifestation of other things, or is it you reacting to the music? I'm very curious. Genuinely.
Because when we
got to get somebody on here.
We just did it when we reacted to the beat that we just heard. We were both like, dang, like that is John tough. Like
I did want to sock you.
Yeah, when you heard
stand up started playing.
So
maybe it's not that hard to understand.
I don't know, man. It was an interesting concert. I would do it again.
Let me get one more.
You want one more song
before we go?
Oh, you over here.
I gotta just keep giving it a try. Maybe this third one will click with me.
All right, I'm gonna just give you
and then I'll move from arm's length to a hug.
This next song is their most streamed song. It's called Object Permanence.
Hey yo, Jerry Chestnut.
They won't exist.
I've got object permanence.
I'm good.
He just said the title.
Yeah, nah. What's the next topic?
Why? I got object permanence.
What is that? Why would you start with that?
What was that?
Don't start with the title. That just made me mad for some reason. Don't start with the title.
But some songs.
I got object permanence. Why is that annoying to me? I can't explain it, but let's move on. Arm's length.
What's your out of 5 C's? What you giving arm's length? We gotta give it something.
To be honest, I could hear that song, you know, as I'm walking in the theater with a thing of popcorn, and pretzels. That's a Movie Watcher Network type. It has studio quality.
Yes.
To it. So I'm gonna give them 0.4 C's out of 5 because.
That's not even on the scale.
It's not like the elephant beat from Lil Wayne's album.
Yeah. Would you say that song is better than the elephant beat from Lil Wayne's album?
Yes.
Really?
I would listen to Object Permanence before I listen to that Lil Wayne song again. Elephant noises.
Hey man, shout out to Arm's Length. They doing their thing.
Shout out to them.
They're touring, so they're from Canada, and they came all the way to
And
Philly.
you know, if you a listener or you watching right now on YouTube and you mess with them songs, don't be influenced by me. We all got our tastes.
we having our opinions.
You know what I mean? That's just not my taste.
But you know what?
But y'all might rock with it and go support them. Go stream
support
them. Go sock somebody.
In the back, go
Right
have
in
a
the back.
Caesar next to the water cooler.
Right.
Buy their merch, Object Permanence. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Cruz Control, Dave said that's not his vibe, right? That's not his steez. I'm gonna give Dave a little taste of his own medicine. With
Get me
this
back on
next
my
song.
steez, Dave.
He wants to get back in his bag. This is one of Dave's favorite rappers of all time. We talked about him on the show before, but he came out with a song this week, Dave. None other than Will Smith, which Dave would say is in his top 5 rappers of all time.
Don't go that far.
Object Permanent.
Yeah, nothing's permanent. No objects.
So Will Smith came out with a joint called Pretty Girls. Now, after his star-studded album with Everybody, it was tough. He said, I need to come out with a single just to get the charts
Which
rocking.
I didn't think that album was that bad for real. I'll listen to that before Arm's Length.
That album?
Well, let's hear it. Come on, Pretty Girls.
Pretty Girls, Will Smith, Summer Banger.
Right. He makes songs for the Johns. He
That's
can make a hit for the Johns.
Let's see. Is this for the Jones Day?
Is this a Lin-Manuel Miranda beat, dude? Been everywhere.
I like pretty girls.
Girls, 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 girls.
I love pretty girls.
Girls, 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 girls.
I like pretty girls.
Girls, 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 girls.
I love pretty girls.
Girls, 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 girls.
You don't gotta wait in line tonight. You too fine for the line tonight. 5 plus 5, you a dime tonight. It's a full house, better play your cards right. I'ma post your pick if you pose. Make one phone call, you in vogue. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Hold up, wait, pose. I'm about to do some investing. I'll spend it on you and your bestie. You and your twin on a jet ski. I'll change your life if you let me. I like pretty girls.
Girls, 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 girls.
Wow.
I love pretty girls.
This is your homie right here.
I like pretty girls.
So he rhymed jet ski with bestie.
Right.
It's over. That's a lyrical masterpiece. Dave,
You go first.
head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because he's trying to reach all audiences. So he's starting off with the kids, little babies, head, shoulders, knees and toes. And then he's, making his way up the ladder. And then he's going to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. You feel me? To the toddlers and the adolescents. He's going up.
Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush.
London Bridge is falling down. Right? Then he said, what he said after that? He said, I got you. You and your bestie on a jet ski.
Right. A bestie and a testie.
And your best, right. And then clearly he likes pretty girls.
Right.
So,
firstly, beat, not bad.
you like the beat.
It started off. I was a little Lin-Manuel Miranda scarred. But
You thought they were gonna be in
it kind of turned into a little bit of a bizop.
a snake hiss at the back.
It's a what animal is he gonna do next? A fox. It started out not bad.
Okay. But
I like the why you in a line tonight. To find me in a line tonight.
he said line.
5 plus 5, you a dime tonight. I said, okay. He's pulling Jones right out the line. You going in the club with me? I'm Will Smith, dude.
Which he got the power to do that.
Concussion.
7
Ali,
pounds.
7 pounds.
Right.
Pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
That's Will Smith, dude. He's dead shot. Sniped him right out the line. You too fine to be in the line tonight.
Right.
He knows math. 5 plus 5 equals a dime tonight.
That's Mike Lowry.
That's Mike Lowry. So I'm like, okay. Now, where he lost me was head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Okay, did he get it?
And he didn't catch me back.
He didn't find you? He didn't find you after that?
He didn't find me after that. I was in the back with arm's length mom. In the limelight tonight. You to find me in the limelight tonight, David.
Why you making him sound like Martin Luther King? I had a dream tonight.
Why you in the line tonight? Little black boys and little black girls tonight. About to shake the world tonight.
Yeah, that joint was weak, Dave. That might be one of the worst songs I ever heard, dude.
Dev,
come on, dude. Should we
give me verse 2?
All right, let's go.
I love pretty girls. All the pretty girls, put your drink up. I get you anything you think up. I like BBLs, that stand for bad bitches link up. I've been in the club all night in the section. Picture perfect, I swear you perfection. I like you, and you. It don't matter about your complexion. There's not a lot of women not pretty to me. I mean, she pretty to me. And I ain't talking about just the pretty you see. But the pretty I like you be. Pretty girls. Girls. I love pretty girls. Girls.
Empowerment, dude.
He said there's not a lot of girls that's not pretty to me.
You pretty to me. You be overthinking rap sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta say the same thing.
That's true. And what I thought BBL was Brazilian butt lift, but what is it again?
Boston baked beans.
What did he say? He said it in the
Boston baked lagoons. I don't even remember.
How you not gonna remember?
Because I'm still thinking about this transformative line where he said, "She pretty to me," and guess what? She's pretty to me. And then he said, "It's not the pretty you see, it's the pretty you be." Welcome back to the WB. Little white boys and little white girls. And all God's children in the world.
And girls gonna be there.
And they pretty to me.
Yo.
It's pretty, you see?
That's crazy, man. This is terrible, Will Smith.
Old MacDonald, he had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. On that farm, he had a cow.
Yo, that's crazy. Why is he doing this?
Shout out to Will Smith, dude. 7 pounds, Dav.
Why is he doing this?
Tell the truth.
Why is he doing this? Can I be honest? Ever since he slapped Chris Rock, he's never been the same.
Yeah, and like, what does this mean for Jada Pinkett Smith? Because they still, I think, they're married?
Yeah, but she already admitted that she was
right, but they separated and all that. Yeah. So now he's saying, I like pretty girls. For the pretty they be.
Mm-hmm.
He sees the inside, because that's Will Smith, 7 pounds. He donated his eyes, his lungs.
And his pounds.
His pounds, his hair. He donated 7 organs, dude.
Oh, yeah, because 7 people needed organs.
Right.
He was just a regular boy in that movie?
Each organ that he gave was a pound, 7 pounds.
No, he was a regular boy in that movie, or was he like a doctor or something?
He was like a regular boy, yeah. But he knew he was dying, I think. And he wanted to give his organs to people that he knew needed it and like wanted to know their story and all that.
So it's like
So one person needed an eye transplant, he gave him the eyes. One person needed a kidney, he gave him a kidney. One person needed a pancreas, he gave him a pancreas.
a brain to the scarecrow from Wizard of
Brain
Oz.
to brain. And it was all 7 pounds.
All of them was pretty girls that he gave it to.
It was pretty girls.
Yeah, that song was terrible. 5 C's out of what? What did you give him that?
4.9 C's out of 5. No, in all seriousness, it feels like hello, my fellow teens, like that kind of. He's trying a little too hard.
You should see the way that he's dressed in this.
Trying to be too young. Nobody believes you that you're going to the club line.
I believe he could.
I believe he be seeing Johns.
Yeah, that's Will Smith.
That's Mike Lowry at the end of the day.
That's Willard Smith.
But you're seeing Johns at like a book signing or something like that. You're not seeing Johns at the club.
At a book signing. He can't make
And all the girls at the book signing, they pretty to me.
He can't make a song. I'll pull you out the book line and tell you to the front. I signed it myself.
Right.
He can't make bars like that though.
So I'm gonna give it in all seriousness. I'm gonna go ahead and give it
10 pretty girls.
2 out of 5 C's.
2 out of 5 pretty girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a half a C for me, bro. That song is weak. He's been on a downslope, man, and he's tough, and that's crazy because we love Will Smith on the Cruise Control.
It's got a little bit of a bit boppity bop to it, so that's why I gave it the 2.
Where are you gonna hear this at? The end of Smurfs?
Probably.
The Smurfs movie right after the Rihanna song. You hear this, John? Pets 2?
Probably, yeah. Pets 3.
Like, come on, man. It's just, I don't know. Half a C for Will Smith.
All right, half a C.
Sorry, Will. I love you still, man. You're still a great actor. And come on to
7 pounds.
Come on to Cruise Control. We could interview. We could talk about pretty girls.
What if you did get to interview Will Smith? What would you be straight up with him?
I've always
And would
said
you
this.
ask him? Would you try to dig into the psyche of what does it mean for you to make this music, and do you see it as potentially clowning yourself? Right? Like, why
here's
don't
my
interviewers ask
my
artists
thing.
that question?
Here's my thing. Because music is subjective and art is, the way an artist decides to go about their business, it's like a beautiful painting that you're like, it's just a face, but somebody's like, nah, this is the Renaissance, and it's, how women used to portray themselves. Like, people can make up a story about it, but like, nobody's making up a story about pretty girls. Like, nobody could sit here and be like, listen, did you hear what he said? Like, yeah, I can hear what he said. Nothing is thought-provoking. Nothing is like, and there's music that don't need that, right? There's music that you just throw it on as a bop and you just want to make it a good song, like make it a summer bop or something. But that's not even this. Like, it's not even gonna go off in the summer. It might just go past this week and then that's it. They won't hear it again. And he used to be so, the thing that's upsetting is I feel like Will Smith was so, what do they call it? Like purposeful with his music, right? Like he was dropping music, but like the ones that were the singles, like they were bops, like they were hitting, and he took his time with it and he went to the lab. Now he put out that album and then he put up, remember that freestyle that he did?
Right.
That corny free, they say I'm soft. Microsoft, I'm Bill Gates of the rap game, whatever he said. Like, I'm like,
You thinking of something?
but that's still garbage though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The latest freestyle was when he was like, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
no, the latest one where he was like,
But they close to me.
it's the comeback.
Right.
This is the comeback. Like, he just kept making noises.
This is the comeback. Open his eyes real big.
In front of a plate of spaghetti.
It really makes me think, like, why don't more interviewers have those critical talks? But I guess
Because it's art.
no. I think it's more about the money. Like, Will Smith's not going to go to an interviewer to be bashed. So they probably, his publicists and all, they're going, what are you going to talk about? Like, let's clear all the questions. Okay, we're going to ask him, like, how cool was it to work with so-and-so? And, like, what inspired? Because they're not going to go and be like, yeah, what I want to interview him on is, do you think this is garbage? Personally, I think this is trash. Can we talk about how trash this is?
Come to the Cruise Control.
Can I give you a critical thought?
You need those critical ideas.
And he's like, I'm not going to waste my time on that. I'm not going to go to your show or get interviewed.
But I feel like that's what makes people good, right?
If it was me and I was an artist, I would want to hear people tell me, yo, this is not great. Here's why. And let's talk through it.
Like, if
because
I
then
brought that to you.
I might enlighten them. Like, I would want to hear from Will Smith. He'd be like, no, this is what I think the virtues of this song is.
Right.
You know, that would be an interesting convo. But I feel like it kind of makes me mad that interviewers now are just is all money driven, because I think that's probably what it is. You know, pay them, or sometimes they're paying Will Smith to come on because he's such a massive artist.
Yeah, that'll be your best episode.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna get the views, so it's like, look, I'll pay you 5 G's, come, I'll do this interview, and I'm gonna boost you up and make you.
Yeah.
Because, like, Nori will bring people on Drink Champs and be like, yo, what went into this classic album? I think he did that with Will Smith.
The last
album? Yeah, he was like, yo, I was listening to this, like, you took it back to the, and I'm like, Nori, did you hear the, you know what I mean? It's not summertime.
Microsoft. Yeah, like, and how could you tell somebody, like, I think it'll be crappy, like, if, like, the Wu-Tang, we had, like, a couple of members of Wu-Tang, and, like, they dropped 36 Chambers, one of the best albums of all time, like, Fire Flames. And then we'd be like, yo, but you're like the last one though, they all 50 years old. They don't got the same drive or the same raps or something like that. To like, that's so corny to that masterpiece.
Right.
That you're trying to say, yo, I'm getting summertime vibes, Will Smith. Like, no, you're not. Dude.
Right.
No, you're not. Stop. It's I don't know. You're right. It is money driven, and it is people who just want to get the ball rolling as far as like their career and get their pockets hit. So, but it is what it is. Will Smith, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing all right, man. Ever since you slapped Chris Rock, this has just been terrible for you with everything, with movies, with singing. I just need him to go back to the old days and,
Has he done a movie since the Chris Rock thing?
Yeah, a couple of them have came out. I think he had a Netflix John.
Didn't he have that Emancipation John?
Yeah, didn't he have Aladdin? Didn't Aladdin come out after the slap?
No.
No?
That was before. That was pre-slap.
That was pre-slap?
I wouldn't think it was that Emancipation John.
What you heard?
I never seen it, no.
That's why. Now, if it was Sinners, girls, vampire.
They all vampires to me. It's the vampires that be.
If I see a vampire, come suck me. Nah, man. Let's stop playing around. What else we got, Dave? What else you got on the...
I wanted to play a clip because I think it brought me back to Cruz Control memories, and I feel like it's just been too long. We gotta pause.
What's too long? Too lame. Go.
We gotta go back to something that I know a lot of people appreciated about us, and I just said, this might be a good week to revisit, but we originated the top 5. Am I right?
I'm picking my ear, so I don't want to touch your hand.
Talking to the mic.
I'm picking my ear, so I don't want to touch your hand.
We originated the top 5.
Yeah.
So now all these podcasters are coming out. Everybody want to do a top 5 every once in a while, And so I saw a clip where Fat Joe and Jadakiss, they got their new podcast.
Did they give us our flowers though for coming up with the top 5?
They did not. It's just pure thiefage, dude.
It's pure queefage, man.
Yeah. But they did their top 5 hip hop songs of all time.
Yeah.
And they're 2 legendary artists in their own right. And so, of course, I tuned in because I'm like, I want to hear what they have to say. And I thought it was a really interesting approach to the way they put together their top 5.
Mm-hmm.
So let's listen, and then we can. All
right, I just got the clip pulled up right here.
We can kind of give our take on their take.
All right. Fat Joe and Jadakiss named their real top 5 hip hop.
And then I'm already cue it up. But I want us to do a top 5. We haven't done one in months.
Decades.
And then we went to top 3, because we want to think about the show flow or whatever. But if we're gonna do a top 5, if we're gonna do hip hop songs, we got to do a 5.
Do a 5.
And we doing it for all the OGs, OG listeners.
Yep.
All right, to us.
Let's play this.
This is a Cruz Control original. We originated the top 5 as a part of a podcast episode. So Dev,
let's play this, John.
Hip hop hooray.
This is Fat Joe.
I'll say Still Dre.
It's still Dre Day. AK.
I'll say Alicia Keys and Jay-Z. Biggie Hypnotize.
Sometimes your words just hypnotize me.
Tupac, Dear Mama.
Dear mama.
One of them got to be something from Snoop. Gin and Juice or G Thing or one of them shits is definitely one of them.
1, 2, bring it to the phone.
Run DMC, King of Rock.
I'm the king of rock. There is none higher. Sucker MCs.
Ooh.
X got one too. I don't know which one it is.
What?
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
NWA got one too. I gotta switch demographics. I sit alone in my 4-corner room.
I sit alone in my 4-cornered room.
The top.
Was that NWA, that last song?
That's Scarface.
That's Scarface? Mm. You know what's interesting? Just real quick.
Or I think technically Ghetto Boys, but
what's interesting because they put
Scarface rap.
He put DMX in his top 5, and what was it again? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Do you know? And I just found this out. Do you know that "Party Up" was actually a diss song? "Party Up" by DMX is a diss track
to who?
Corrupt.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, remember the part where he's like, you're whack, you're twisted, your girl's a hoe, yada yada. He was talking about Corrupt's wife. I don't know what Corrupt did to diss DMX, but and nobody knew that. I just thought Party Up was just fire, but apparently it was a whole diss track, which then changes my perspective on top 5 diss tracks because then that enters the chat. That enters the
what I always knew about that song was that he really didn't want to make that song.
Right.
Like he
right. What interview that was from it? Yeah.
And actually, Jadakiss said it recently on their podcast because he was around DMX a lot during that time when he was recording those albums. And he just didn't like the beat from Swiss. He was like, I don't really mess with the beat, whatever. And it's funny because the chorus is like super party, but then the verses is mad disrespectful and like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And DMX was trying to be purposely like super disrespectful and explicit and all that in the lyrics.
Tough. But no,
but I didn't know the Corrupt this part. That's
it was
fine by you.
It was a diss to Corrupt. But let's hop into this top 5 list, man. So Fat Joe had
Naughty by Nature, Hip Hop Hooray, Hypnotized by Biggie,
fucking New York by.
Oh, that was terrible.
That's a terrible. But
why does he like that?
He's from New York.
Yeah, but that song is not. It's just not. It's not.
It's not hip hop in my opinion. It's just a New York anthem. And there's way better New York anthems.
It's sort of hip hop. It's hip hoppy. It's hip hop.
No, I'm just saying,
but
like,
it's just
no. To me, like a top 5 hip hop song of all time, it has to.
Yeah, it's not the essence. It's like, come on, dude. That's more of an anthem, like you said.
What else he had on there?
He has Still DRE.
Still DRE, and I can't think of his 5th one. It was what was his 5th one?
It was like in the middle before the Biggie John.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. Dear Mama, Tupac, Dear Mama.
Oh, that was the last one.
That was the last one, yeah.
So, okay, and then Jadakiss was
Gin and Juice, King of Rock, the Scarface John.
Right.
He said something from NWA.
But he didn't really say
a song. He didn't say a song from NWA.
What do you think about, so do you think they went, like, objectively, they think that these capture the essence of hip-hop, or do you think it's like their personal favorites?
It's their personal favorites. It's gotta be because why would you put New York State of Mind or Empire State of Mind, whatever they did? That's a straight New York song. Fat Joe's from New York. Hypnotize is loved by everybody, and that's up there. That's just a classic from Biggie. Dear Mama seemed very personal because Tupac has more notable songs. Dear Mama's one of them, but he has more, I think, that are like.
So you think that song resonates with Fat Joe, just like,
yeah, which it resonates with like a lot of people, but it's just a
emotional charge.
What else did he say?
I was surprised by Hip Hop Hooray. I get it because it's also for me another hip hop anthem. I just don't know if it's like one of the best songs ever made.
And I think they might have done a little bit of both, like put their own taste on it, but also wanted to make their list that some people could agree with it. You know what I mean? So having a song like Hip Hop Hooray, which is older, but everybody who's a hip hop fan knows that song. You have to know that song in order to know hip hop. So he's like, I'm gonna put that song on there for the OGs, but I'm also gonna put New York, Empire State of Mind. And then like, I can't stay. I like that song, but they played that shit out heavy.
Which one?
Empire State of Mind.
Yeah, no, that's that. I always hate it because the Phillies.
The Phillies did the Philly John, and that was corny.
They lost the World Series to that song. That song came out when they was playing the Yankees in 2009.
And then remember they did the Philly remix?
They played it at halftime or like the 7th inning stretch or whatever.
Remember the Philly remix? With the white John was like, from Philly.
Yeah.
I hate it. I
Philly socked the girl in the back listening to that song.
Nah, I want to do a list. This is interesting. This is a great topic. And I'm also interested, Dave, in other like genres of music. Like we always talk about this, but I do want to talk to a person who's like a big country fan or like a big pop fan or something and be like, yo, what's the cornerstone of country music? And I want them to just come out with some bullshit. Kenny,
you want to do a top 5 country?
No, I'm saying like I want to talk to somebody who's well versed on the genre. You know what I mean? Because we're well versed on hip hop. We listen to hip hop all the time. It's our favorite genre of music. We grew up listening to it. We're students of it. So like, I want to do that, but at the same time, you feel me? Like, I want to hear other people's opinions on other genres of music because hip hop's not the only genre. But let's do it, man. The Cruz Control's top 5. Oh snap!
I mean, we're gonna go back to the old school.
I forgot this was even a sounder on the board.
Might as well. Top 5 hip hop songs.
Top 5 hip hop songs of all time.
Yo, let me say this fast verse real quick.
Go ahead, let me hear it. I just punched 4 people in their bag.
Girls is pretty. Girls is pretty.
What else?
They all so pretty. I've been to the mountaintop.
What you saw?
Wheels on the bus. Go round and round. I ain't a clown.
Okay.
And my doo-doo is brown. Doo-doo brown. Doo-doo brown. Going underground. Give me a crown. Dad, start feeding me words and watch me freestyle. You ready?
Yo.
Let me show the people what I really do when I freestyle and spit.
Here we go. Arm's length.
Put me at arm's length. Watch me sit in the bed and go to arm strength. Lifting weights. Coming through, man, I'm put you on skates. You don't wanna see me cause I'm giving you a taste.
Punch in the back.
I'm punching you in the back with the gap. Put it right on your back and make you lay flat. Like a board on the sword. I ain't even go to score.
Pretty girls.
Pretty girls mock my world. They give me a twirl, give me a twizzler from the back.
Okay.
Put me to my knees like please. Man, I found out she had fleas.
Bandito.
Ay bendito. I come through the spot with my cousin Lito. He punch you in the back and your heart is a free throw. To the next continent.
Half white.
Half white, it ain't right. Say night night because I put you, keep your butthole tight when you go to sleep though. Cause I'm coming through when I'm hitting the meat though. Whoa. Beating my meat on the toilet seat though with my feet though.
Captain Harris.
Yo, listen. Captain Harris, we salute you. About to boot you. Take a blue chew, get rock hard and do you.
That's my number 5 right there. The freestyle.
Take a blue chew, get rock hard and do you. That's crazy.
After telling them we salute you. Yo, Dave, you are drawling, yo.
Yo.
Captain Harris, we salute you. I'll take a blue chew, get rock hard and do you.
4.5 out of 5 C's. All right, let's do this top 5, man.
Top 5 hip hop songs.
So how you just gonna do your favorites?
I'm gonna do my personal.
Or are you gonna try to capture, like they did, a blend of I think everybody would relate to this and this is personal favorite kind of vibes?
Yeah.
You gonna try to blend it?
I think I'm gonna go blendini here.
All right.
But I also, it's gonna be my list, so this are gonna be people.
You know what I want to do too to take some pressure away? I don't want to do 5 to 1. Let's just do 5 songs. I like the way they did 5 songs and they didn't rank them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. I'll start it off.
So just give me your 5.
I started off like this.
All's my life I has to fight, nigga. All's my life hard times like yeah. Bad trips like yeah. Nazareth, I'm fucked up, homie, you fucked up. But if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright.
Get in line, it might be just you two in the line.
Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Bahamas, I be looking at you from the face down. 1 Mac 11, even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers only put me in the twilight. With pretty pussy and Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So
All Right by Kendrick Lamar. First off, that Joan went crazy when we went to the concert.
amazing, brother.
Second off, the words to it, just, I mean, it's simple, but it's perfect. You're gonna be all right. There's a lot of shit that's gonna happen. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna go on and happen in this world.
It's like inspirational songs for you.
But you're just everything's gonna be good. Don't let it get to you. Literally, it's not like a deep thought about it.
Talk to the camera.
We gonna be all right. And when I see you, I chew a blue chew, get hard to do you, all right?
All right, here's my first song of my top 5 favorite hip hop songs.
Let's hear it.
So what's up, man?
Coolin', man.
Chillin'. Yo, you know I had to call. You know why, right?
Why?
Why?
Because, yo, I never, ever called and asked you to play something, right?
Yeah.
You know what I want to hear, right?
What you want to hear?
I want to hear that Blue Chew.
Wu-Tang again?
Yeah, again and again. I want to hear that Blue Chew.
Like smoking Joe Frazier, the Hellraiser. Raise hell with the flavor. Terrorize the jam like troops in Pakistan. Swinging through your town like your neighborhood Spider-Man. So tick tock and keep ticking. When I get you flipping off the shit I'm kicking. The Lone Ranger, co-ed, danger. Deep in the dark with the art to rip the charts apart. The vandal, too hot to handle your battle. You're saying goodbye like Tevin Campbell. Roughneck, Inspector Dex on the set. The rebel, I make more noise than heavy metal. The way I make the crowd go wild. Sit back, relax.
Heavy Webbles. Yeah. I can't argue with it.
Protect Your Neck, Wu-Tang. Main reason, I just feel, and I firmly stand on this, I feel like there's only ever going to be one Wu. And in terms of like hip hop groups, I just think they're the mold that will never be broken.
They're the best group of all time, yeah.
Yeah, I personally feel that way. That song
That's easy.
might be the best debut song, first major song from any act. And not only is Wu one of the greatest hip hop group, or I think the greatest hip hop group, I think they're one of the best groups of any music genre. Because it's just such a unique thing to get 9 rappers to be successful and to have like the impact they had.
They were all world.
And that's insane just to think about the numbers. You think a group, you think of like 2 or 3 people max.
Yeah.
9. 36 chambers, dude.
Dave, both of these lists are gonna be phenomenal. So I'm not even worried about it. That's a great song. I got a Wu-Tang song coming up too. Not now though. I'm gonna play it a little later because you just played a Wu. But I got a Wu-Tang song coming up as well. Here's my next song, man. I'm putting this on this list because this probably has the most quotables from any rap song ever in life.
Check it out.
Yeah. Like you just hear this beat.
They won't exist.
Who made this beat, by the way? Let's give him credit.
A cannoli is
Carl Chucky Thompson made this beat.
Now, folks.
Llama.
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music lasting. But I just can't quit because one of these homies Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got
You could probably hear that song and go to a random person on the street and they'll know a bar from it or a lyric from it.
Yeah, that's a pretty well-known, well-respected song.
And I mean,
like old ladies.
Yeah, and babies. I see some ladies tonight and they'll be having my baby. Like everybody knows that part.
Right.
So there's no list where you're doing top 5 hip hop anything and Biggie's not on that list. So Big Papa, Biggie Smalls, the Notorious B.I.G., the Notorious B.R.Rick. Shout out to Biggie, man. Big Papa's definitely on my top 5 hip hop songs of all time. Has to be. What you got, Dave?
All right, coming the next song for me.
Save some for me.
Save some for me. I've always loved this. This is more maybe a personal favorite.
Okay.
This song just gets you hype.
Let me hear it.
Rockefeller.
Is this personal?
Y'all know what this is. We giving y'all 5 seconds to put your drink down and report to the dance floor immediately. All the buses, we giving y'all 5 seconds to get close to an exit. It's about to get real ugly in here. 5 seconds is up. Let's go.
Throw the hands up. Throw the hands up.
Niggas.
Throw the hands up.
Bitches. Throw the hands up. Busters.
Throw the hands up.
Hustlers.
Throw the hands up.
Llamas.
Throw the hands up.
Boosters.
Throw the hands up.
Mac, you know how Mac come through on the club tip. Everybody real deep on that thug shit. Cop Chris spray the club on that thug shit. Cop Frisk suit snub in the club quick. Told y'all real high. When I come through, if you want, you can die. If you want, we hitting whores on the floor, whole crew be wild. Bitch, back that ass up like juvenile. Peeps come to spend a diamond piece. You know Mac come through with a line of freaks. Every bitch on the hit be a 9 at least. We getting head on the floor while you grinding freaks. Whole squad get it down like this.
Yeah, and for the simple fact that Beanie decided to fry that joint like that, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, there's a couple. I feel like Jay-Z has to be on a top 5 list because he really does have some just timeless songs. But that one I just always love. It's like a great kind of intro to any party.
Yeah.
The beat is great. The lyrics are great. It's just got a good feel. It feels hip hop. It's a genre that just it'll always get played for me. So that's another song of mine.
Bitches.
Llamas.
Llamas. Coming in at the third song for me. Just we're not ranking anything.
Right.
But again, when I think hip hop and I think popularity and I think what this song means to people and what it's done just outside of music and everywhere, this is just another group, Dave, that if you're talking hip hop of all time, not better than Wu-Tang, probably second to Wu-Tang in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You probably know where I'm headed with this one.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the babies, mamas. Baby mamas.
Baby mamas.
Yeah, go like this.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times.
My baby is drama, mama, don't like me. She be doing things like having the boys come from her neighborhood to the studio trying to fight me. She need to get a piece of American pie and take her bite out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out. And let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, shit, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything. See, I ain't the only one who lay down. She wanna rip you up, start a custody war. My lawyer, stay down. She never got a chance to hear my side of the story. We was divided. She had fish fries, cookouts for my child's birthday. I ain't invited. Despite it, I show her the utmost respect when I fall through. All you do is defend that lady when I call you.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Yeah, you.
Ooh, I am for real.
Yo, did you know that song was a diss to Corrupt? The part where he was like, fish fries and cookouts and the time birthday I invited. That what he was talking to Corrupt?
Yo, shut up. Because Corrupt didn't invite him to the cookout?
Right.
That's tough. I can't believe Corrupt would do that. Yeah, I mean, Miss Jackson, again, one of the most notable songs in hip-hop history. The forever part of that song is, if we did like a top 5 memorable lines of hip-hop history, that would be up there.
Amazing, brother.
Like, it's just one of those songs. And again, the message behind it is just what a lot of people go through is like, you have the kid with somebody and you don't end up staying with them and you feel bad and you have these thoughts in your head and you're apologizing. And
at least once in your life, you say sorry to a Mrs. Jackson.
Yeah.
I've said sorry to several Mrs. Jackson.
Why? Like
I'm for real.
The lunch lady? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Never meant to make your daughter cry.
But shout out to Outkast, man. They're up there for me as far as best hip hop group. And Miss Jackson is just a classic, bro.
All right, this is my next song. You knew this was making it into the list. That was not even a question.
Yo, G, they can't stop me from rapping, can they? Can they hot? I spit it through the wire, man. There's too much stuff on my heart right now, man. I gladly just spit all right now. It's a life or death situation, man. Y'all really understand how I feel right now, man. It's your boy Kanye Titter. Shot-town, what's going on?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I drink a boost for breakfast, an insure for dessert. Somebody order pancakes, I just sip the scissor. That right there could drive a sane man berserk. Not to worry, Mr. Ace to the Izzles back to Wizard. How do you console my mom or give her light support? Telling her son's on life support. And just imagine how my girl feel on the plane, scared as hell that a guy looked like Emmett Till. She was with me before the deal, she been trying to be mine. She a Delta, so she been throwing that dynasty sign. No use me trying to be
Kanye Through the Wire. I mean, there's just no. That might be. I know we said we weren't gonna do a rank, but that just might be my favorite overall hip hop song ever. It's just so luscious and
it is,
and just awe inspiring. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I'll say this on the record because these are recorded.
Say the record right now.
These are recorded episodes and they'll live forever through Spotify and streaming. When I die, Dev, I want that song to be played at my funeral. On the way out, I want people to carry me and do like when they do a New Orleans funeral. And they be dancing and spinning around under the casket.
Dave, all of us are going to be on steroids. We have to take you out of the casket, dude. What are you going to have?
But I want that song to play on the way out, all right? Don't forget.
Yeah, but we can't do a dance.
Yeah, they gotta be spinning with the, with the casket down. Like 8 hands holding me, and it's like, and then you spin around underneath it. Maybe flip the casket like this, like a cat does with the ball,
like a pizza.
They can't stop me from rapping. Kenny Hot. I want everybody to take a blue chair at my funeral. Run out of there, rock hard dancing to Through the Wire. Blue Chew might be the episode, Tato. Go ahead, Dev. You got 2 more, man.
All right, here's my next one. I said I was coming back to this group, but it's pure.
Nigga one, guy.
It's pure lush.
This is.
Word up. Look out for the cops.
Look out for the cops, Dev.
Cash fruit. Shit. Word up. 2 for 5s over here, baby.
2 for 5s, Dev. That's
Word up.
dying.
2 for 5s. Niggas got
I'm not saying that I'm winning because we're not ranking, but I'm winning.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream it. Yeah. Check this so fly shit out. Word up.
This beat is
cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Here we go. Check this shit. Yup. I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job. Had second hands. Moms bounced on the man. So then we moved to Shallon Land. A young youth, you're rocking the go-to. No goose, only way I begin to G-York was drug loot. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one. Pulling out gats for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started smoking weeds at 16. And running up in gates and doing things by high stakes. Making my way on 5 skates. No question I was speed for cracks and weed. The combination made my eyes bleed. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Sticking up white boys on boardboards. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick ass click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas.
Wow.
I'm not saying that it's as winners or losers in this list, but you are losing currently.
Why is that in your 5?
Cream?
Yeah. Explain to the people.
First off, they say the word in the first part of the beat.
Right.
Like you was mad that the boy said ordinance. What was it?
Cash rules. But he stopped it.
Oh, he forgot.
Yeah. That makes it cool. Cash rule.
So the boy said order.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. He'd start punching me in my back. Yeah, Cream is literally a perfect song. Lush beat. All 3 verses are tough. And it's just, again, a song. Cash rules everything around me. It's a song that a lot of people just in that moment, in the time period, relate to. And then it's timeless, too. Now it's the same thing. Like, and then the bars and the lyrics in it is talking about how they had to come up from where they were at and what they were doing and their living style, and their mom, his mom had to do a bunch for them and they had to do a bunch of stuff. But now he's got a lot of money because of his talent.
Cash rules.
Right. So
they got 2 for 5s over here, dude.
Yeah, they got garbage.
Right.
This is just a perfect song. Everybody knows that. And if you don't,
I would agree.
Suck me.
Here's my second to last song in my top 5. I would say personal favorite hip hop songs.
You be at the Busta Rhymes.
Busta Bus.
Shout out to Busta Rhymes.
9-7.
This beat again?
God, right?
Hot shit.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Check it out. Hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug, nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. Type of nigga that'll slap you with the tulio. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Top mistress in the banging bitches and videos. While with my feet like we up in the freak shows. Get you with the shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot shit, got all you niggas in wet clothes. Style out my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you fucking with lyrical player pros. Do like you really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck.
Yeah. That's one of the best beats of all time. Do you know who produced that beat, honestly?
I used to at some point. I mean, you can look it up.
Yeah. You have it right there. If you click the song credits on Spotify, it'll tell you.
True.
I've always said that beat was the best beat of all time, or one of the best beats of all time. It's just whoever created it, what is his main thug, Julio, did it?
Produced by Shamello and Buddha.
Okay, shout out to them. Shout out to Shamello Ball and Buddha. They tough. Like, that's crazy. I wonder if they produced anything else now that I'm thinking about it. Because how you just going to come out with that banger and then I don't hear from you again?
There's another, to the point about your clip that you played at the beginning of the John, there's a whole little mini documentary on them making that beat.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they kind of explain with the sample and like how it came together.
Just imagine.
But it is.
Just imagine the beat is so tough that a camera crew has to follow you and actually document how you made that, John.
Yeah, that's
a modern science.
That's pure Sicilian street food right there.
Sicilian street food. It's so fat, dude. All right. I want to do honorable mention, but just say it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play it. My honorable mention would be "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. I'm not gonna play it. But I think "Lose Yourself" again, another one of those songs, one of the best hip hop artists of all time. Another one of those songs that is just very motivating. It's in the moment you listen to those lyrics with the beat that was put behind it. And wasn't "Lose Yourself" also in 8 Mile movie, right? Mm-hmm. That was like the main song for the 8 Mile movie.
And it like won like Academy Award or something in the Grammys and all that. Yeah.
So "Lose Yourself" is just a classic song.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, I love that song though. Coming in as one of my last songs. Now you see, Dave, I'm having a tough time with this one. Let me tell you why. Because my favorite song from this artist is not what I'm gonna pick. But it goes into the point of where I say, what is hip hop? What does it do? Like, how does it make people feel? So I'm gonna go ahead with this song right here.
Work it, make it, do it. Makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me. Can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. need you right Let's now. Get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a fuck what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real shit anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now, that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness. That I would even show up to this fake shit. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape shit. Especially in my pastel on my paper shit. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take 6, take this, haters.
Like, what the F?
Wow.
Like, that song, how do you listen to Daft Punk and you hear the song Stronger? I think that was the name of the Daft Punk song, too. And be like, I'm going to do this with it. Like, what do you hear? Like, what are you listening to?
Yeah, that's a. I always wish that I would have been able to go to like a Kanye concert at his peak.
Like Graduation?
And just hear, yeah, like maybe after the first 3 albums,
Pure
go to a
Bliss.
concert after that and hear him do stuff from the first 2 plus that third album.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy concert tour, that probably was like.
Or maybe that was the pinnacle, yeah.
That was the pinnacle because he had that album plus all of these.
I don't even understand. I can't comprehend how those will go in a stadium. All mosh pit work, dude.
I'll start socking everybody in the back. Everybody, like Zangief from Street Fighter, I'm going to put my arms out to everybody's back and just start circling until I reach a back and punch it. Craziness.
All right. For honorable mentions, you know what I was feeling this whole time as we're going through these? I'm like, I'm picking songs that I know just resonate with me, but it feels disrespectful to do any top 5 hip hop songs because there's so many that are just so good. So I'm going to do a quick medley of honorable mentions, and you're going to agree with every single one, maybe.
Okay, let's do it.
I want to give a shout out to Shook Ones Part 2.
Young.
Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to California Love by Tupac.
Tupac, okay.
That feels like a West Coast icon for me.
That was the song that I was thinking about should have been on that list from Fat Joe and them.
I want to give a shout out to Rock the Bells by LL Cool J.
Nice. That's a nice callback.
Just an iconic classic John.
Battle anybody, I don't care who tells.
These next couple Johns I feel like are just they breathe the essence of hip hop. They Reminisce Over You by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Just that beat. Deloish.
They reminisce.
Passing Me By Farside. That's another just delicious hip hop beat. They keep on passing me by.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had a brain fart.
Scenario, Tribe Called Quest.
Of course.
The Way I Am, Eminem. Like, there's just so many great
The Way
songs.
I Am is a great song by Eminem.
So I just wanted to run off a medley. But here's my last song.
Yeah.
Freak off this.
Yeah.
Take a blue chew. You rock hard and do you.
Now, what y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers. On the low from the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal. 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal. But still, everything's real in the field. And what you can't have now, leave when you will. But don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro. Ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be heard. On your hot 9-7 every day, that's my word. Swimming in women with their own condominiums. 5+5s who drive millenniums. It's all about the Benjamins. What? I get a 50-pound bag of oof for the mutts. 5 carats on my hands with the cuts. And something European chromed out with the clutch.
Drinking more liquor, driving a broke bigger. I'm with more sippers, watch my gold diggers. Rocking Bajor denims with gold zippers. Lost your touch, we kept ours. Popping crystals, freaking the 3/4 reptiles. Enormous cream, forest green. Binge G for my team, so I be
Yeah, settling beef. I'll even let you rhyme to the Benjamin beat.
Big Pun did say that.
The All About the Benjamins song is just iconic hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even get to Biggie. They killed Biggie.
Yeah.
You got the whole locks on there. I'm mad that Diddy went first with the worst verse.
He did.
And he was probably baby oiled down. Did you oil that thing down? But Dev, that's definitely an iconic hip hop song.
Yeah. I'm not arguing with you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been episode 143 of the Cruz Control. As you already know, you can follow us on the socials at the Cruz Control Show, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anything you could think of, YouTube. Follow, like, comment, subscribe. Do all the best that you can do. Be the best that you can be. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for always listening. Dave, why don't you leave us off with one of those honorable mentions you gave? Why don't you?
I'm gonna do one that I didn't mention.
Oh.
I typed the text
This was gonna be on my list.
saying that I shows this cutie pie with
But you know what it is? Is that it's memorable
if this
because
message
of
gets you down.
That's all we gotta play. We got
every girl that
30
I
seconds
see
before we
around
dip out.
town and hate to see
Follow us at the Cruz Control Show. We love you guys. Thank you.
Smiling, wetness all around me, true. But I'm no island, peninsula made me. Makes no
Shout
sense.
out to all
I'm
the
no
fathers.
crazy. Give up all this pussy cat that's in my lap. No looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with the rear view mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm so like a pimp. I'm glad it's night. So the light from the sun would not burn me on my bum when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling too soon. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some litter. Sure on the subject. You sure? Fuck it. You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that bitch do you dirty, we'll wipe her ass out as in detergent. Now hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't a pimp, but pimp, remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, man, these girls are smart. 3 stacks, these girls are smart. Play your part.